Welcome back, guys. Ben here, and today we are back with more of the Last Caretaker. As always, we will be on YouTube, Twitch, and TikTok, so you can check us out on whichever platform you prefer. ProRogueBear for all three of those. And this is going to be episode 27, technically. So, and this is going to be a live version, obviously. So we're going to be jumping back in and probably launching a rocket today. That's the plan. And maybe see what other caves we need to go and explore as well. I think there's still a couple more we've got to do still. So we're going to see how it goes. Obviously, half expecting performance to be a little bit degraded given we are streaming. It doesn't like it when we do stream this, but hope you guys are all good. Christian, I see you. Cypher, Adrian, how you doing? Welcome all in, everyone. Got some people on TikTok as well. Appreciate you guys checking out the stream. And yeah, this is the Last Caretaker, so sit back, relax, like, comment, subscribe, follow, all that kind of stuff. Thank you for being here. Happy New Year as well. And what we did at the end of last episode was you created all of our superhumans and they're ready to go. We also have a load of boxes that we a load of storage that we need to sort out, which I'm thinking what we'll do is let's have a look at the map. I'm thinking what we'll do is we'll launch a first rocket, and then while it fills up, we might play around with our inventory maybe. But yes, we're going to send the teddy, and we've got to find some more money, because I don't think we've got enough money at the moment. Which one is it? Is it this one? Where are the dollars? Yeah, I think it's only the dollars that count. I don't know if the continental reserves count. We've only got 53 and you need 100. So, and I think it's bucks, isn't it? It's actually like the United States dollars, right? So we need to find some more. But apparently there might be some at the Exodus station in like some of the hidden stuff. So that's what we're gonna do. I've already cut the cord loose on that as well, so that's all good. Yeah, you do need the dollars. Yeah. So, and like I said, just as a extra note for anyone watching, if you have like watching on a VOD later on, if you have missed an episode and you want to catch up with what we've been doing previously, there'll be a link in the YouTube description below where you can check out the playlist and catch up with any of that previous shenanigans that we've got up to pinch Cypher's word. Wondering what shenanigans we're going to get up to today. So Exodus is 7.6 kilometers away, and we do have two NDNS stations, one above and below us. I think we'll go to the southern one. I'm trying to think. We got distracted, didn't we? But I think, didn't we figure out on the map, was it 128.10? I think. I can't remember. I remember figuring it out and I had the map and everything, and I got distracted. Whispers within. There's a weird one that's, yeah. Was that, it was 110, wasn't it? 110.28. I'm pretty sure. Or 109, something like that. Basically, around here, if my memory serves, I had the screenshot. I don't have the screenshot map up at the moment, but the screenshot map had something here. So I think that is going to be the other underwater station. I think we'll go to this NDNS node first. We could hit this gas station as well, fuel station, see what that's all about. Hit up there, bit of a zigzag, see how we get on, see what we get up to. There's also another underwater area here as well, and obviously Brighton Grave. I live really close to Brighton. Well, not really close, but like hour and a half away from Brighton. So I wonder if is there a Southampton grave or a Portsmouth grave. But But yeah, anyway, let's jump into it. Andy, how you doing, man? Happy New Year. Welcome in. Scott, do you use controller or keyboard? I use mouse and keyboard, but it does have controller support, so I could plug in a controller and do it. If this was third person, I'd probably use controller, but I tend to prefer these days using first person games with mouse and keyboard, so it tends to be my preference now. Whereas I used to be a massive console gamer, but it's weird now that I've gone so many years playing shooters, first person shooters with a mouse and keyboard now, I find it hard to use a controller for that now. That's the weird thing. So yeah, used to lost the skill with it. So if I'm doing anything competitive, it'll always be mouse and keyboard. If I'm doing any PvP, like when I play Arc Raiders, I play mouse and keyboard, even though that's third person. But if it's a nice like chill adventure game like Tomb Raider or something, I won't be doing mouse and keyboard with that. I'd be doing controller with that. Damn squirrels. Bill Ray, welcome back. How you doing? What a cash. I'm sure you can spare some after the contribution effort. I know, Cypher, that was very, very generous of you. And if you are tuning in to the YouTube channel and you've got a new shiny membership, it's probably because Cypher has given it to you. Here we go. Okay. Welcome in. I just dodged that mine, like that random mine. I was like, is that a mine? But far too late to react to it. I literally brushed against it. Huh. Let's have a look. Yeah, we're gonna go to the NDNS station first. That's the plan. Keyboard and mouse are the only way. Grumpy, welcome in. Yeah, like I said, I think if it's like an adventure game or a platformer or something, happy with a controller. But yeah, for the most part, I'm a keyboard mouse player as well. Hope everyone's doing well and having a great day. You too, Andy. You too. I'm a console guy, new to PC game. I find keyboard and mouse too difficult. To be fair, I did as well. It's one of those things where I think I got my first proper PC in 2019. Right, it was right before COVID hit. It's like November 2019, and it's weird going back now, but if you persevere with it, I find mouse and keyboard better for shooters. Way more accurate, but it does take time getting used to. But a lot of games, it's like sunrise and lightning at the same time. Let me just slow down a little bit here. I think we've just got a laser ball, that's it. Yeah, I think there's a lot of games support controllers now anyway, so if you're more comfortable playing on a controller, like case in point, Last Caretaker, it's got controller support. It's not going to come to consoles anytime soon, but it's got controller support, so you can at least still enjoy it, which is good, whether you want to play on controller or mouse and keyboard. Let's stay back here. Are we plugged in? Are we plugged into our rifle? I think so. Let's get this one. Super Relon. PC gamer, keyboard and mouse for the win. Can't shot with a thumb. Yeah. I was very good at controller. I was very good at. Case in point. I need aim assist. I need the controller. No, I was very good on controller because I grew up playing a large amount of Halo. Halo was like my jam, and Call of Duty. Like Call of Duty Modern Warfare, like Call of Duty 4 even. Halo, Gears of War. It's third person, but still shooter. You know, still need that kind of stuff going for it. I did a lot of that. A lot of Is the anchor dropped? Yeah. So I was very good on controller, like very good at shooting on controller. Wait, are we moving back? No, we're just floating. Cool. This is number 10. I haven't really been keeping track of the numbers, but let's chop this one up. Do I have my middle? Indeed, my middle child turned 7 today. Yes, yes. Happy birthday again to your daughter, Christian. Yeah, I've been using controller. Nice, nice, Scott. Spent most of my gaming on COD. Yeah, yeah. I had to, like I said, I play a lot of Halo, a lot of Gears, a lot of Call of Duty, a lot of FIFA. Play like Skyrim and Oblivion and stuff, all controller. Whereas now it's like the idea of playing them on controller. Well, not FIFA. I'd still play FIFA on controller if I was doing. Don't really play FIFA that much anymore. But if I was booting up like Oblivion or Skyrim, I would 100% be playing that with a mouse and keyboard now. I couldn't imagine using a controller for it. I think I have a PC in my living room that I kind of use as like a living room console in a way. It's my old PC that I used to use before I upgraded to this one. And I was chilling on the sofa, and that's normally a place where I play my like story games or, you know, my chilled out time. And I thought I'd boot up some Arc Raiders. I was like, it's third person, but you know, we'll see how we get on. And I was like, I can't shoot for shit. I can move around and stuff, but I was like, my aim's awful. 3 loadouts all the way. I'm on controller. Let's clear these out. I mean, some of you have probably seen my shooting in this and thinking, like, or if you've watched me play Tarkov and you're like, dude, doesn't matter. Clearly doesn't matter if you're, why can't I get in? There we go. Yeah, clearly doesn't matter what I'm using because my aim is terrible. But is it just 4 teddies in the corner? Oh. I thought that was way worse than it actually was. I was concerned that he was hanging there by other means. Okay. I was like, Jesus, it's dark. Let me just start the stream. Is there a shark around here? I can't remember. We can go down here. We can have a look, see if there's anything here, but they don't seem to be. I'd like to just check just in case, but I think the first couple I went to, they had the little like container on the side with the hidden bit, but seems to be exception rather than the rule. All right, climb back out of there. Okay, let's go. Oh yeah, there was a shark. There's a shark. Have we? Wait, is that Central Warehouse? That is, isn't it? I was gonna say, have we been there? All right, let's jump up over here. Need to plug myself in as well. Charge myself up. Half-Life was my favorite though. I have never played Half-Life 1. I feel like that would be a good one to do on the channel, maybe. Pure nostalgia. I was umming and ahhing with maybe doing like a small game once a month. Might be like, you know, 6 to 8 hours long, not super long. Just like an old game, like just nostalgia's sake, one that I haven't really played, or maybe have played but not in a long time. Just play through it. But yeah, Half-Life 2 I played a lot of. I've never finished it though, like, but would like play it, you know, from time to time, but I need to sit down and actually play that like properly, because it's like gaming heritage in a way. It's one of those ones where I'm kind of ashamed that I haven't played it, like fully. Yeah, that is Central Warehouse Alpha. We're gonna check out the fuel station. I was worried these were more mines, but they're not. It's all good. I'm gonna head over that way. All right, let me just put the throttle down. It says 40 kilometers an hour. Now, someone in the comments said that they've upgraded everything, and they're getting like 48 or something. Now, it is a super booster. I was worried I put the wrong ones on. These are all super boosters. Oh, some of them are damaged. Could that be it? Oh no, no, oh no. Get back in there. Oh, what's the problem? I didn't imagine I needed access. Oh no. Right, you're fine. You need repairing. You need repairing. You're all fine though. Oh, the engine is slightly damaged. I didn't know the engines themselves could be damaged. There we go. I mean, obviously they can be because we repaired it in episode 1. But let's check the speed now. Let's see if that's like giving us our extra. Maybe that's why we lost our like 5 kilometers. Let's see what our top speed can be. Loved Half-Life, played it for years back in the day. Yeah, I played a little bit of the Half-Life deathmatch, you know, and then obviously Counter-Strike quite a lot back then. I didn't have a really good PC, so it struggled. Half-Life 2 was the game that I opened my Steam account with. You'd get it on like an actual disc, and you had to set up a Steam account. And did it come with Counter-Strike or like 1.6 and Counter-Strike was free or something? Like, it was way back then, and me and my friend used to just play Counter-Strike all the time. Like, we just played that a lot, which doesn't actually show because that was before Steam tracked time, before it had achievements, before it had cloud saves, and before it tracked your time spent on a game. So a lot of my early time in Half-Life, Left 4 Dead, Team Fortress 2, if you look on my Steam profile, those times are very low because that was all back when my PC could just about run some of those, and otherwise I would play Football Manager and Civilization, and I'd game on my console, on my Xbox, because my PC could not do anything above a simulation game. That was it. Ben hanging in Spaghetti Junction. Yeah. Pretty old. Started on the ZX Spectrum when it first came out. Jumping Jack. Oh wow. SNES was my borrowing my dad's SNES, and then I got a PlayStation 1 when that came out for Christmas in the year that came out. That was my first console. Other than a game, I had a Game Boy Color, Pokemon Yellow. You're looking for another long-running series game. Bellwright and Asker have had a major update. I have played Asker, really liked it. We could maybe do that. Bellwright has been on my list to try for ages. My friend and mod Shami, who's sometimes in the chat here, he's been playing Bellwright. He's been telling me to like get on that for ages, so we need to do that, I think. I say I'm only get 45. I think they've slowed something down. Yeah, so now we've got 43, so we were only losing like 2 or 3 kilometers, but we've repaired it at least. But yeah, I think the devs, there was a bug, wasn't there, where you could like adjust it and then you could go like 200 kilometers an hour, and maybe as part of tuning that in, they've like reined it in. Do you remember loading the tapes on a cassette recorder? Oh, having to blow into the cartridge. Team Fortress, yeah, Team Fortress. Like, Team Fortress 2's still got a community going. Still like popular. Fucking have. Hey Simon. Those were the days, yeah. Spider Gaming, welcome in. Adobe, hello friend, Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas, Happy New Year everyone. Hope you guys are all doing well. Welcome. Let's have a look. Here we go. One sec. Just gonna mute for a sec while I... Here we go. Should be fine. Sweet. Shark there. We are approaching this. We haven't actually been near this one before, so trying to see where we could moor. I think we can moor up on the left hand side. I'm gonna start curving round so we're ready. TFC was my jam back in the day. Nice. Happy New Year, Simon. Welcome in. Why is your overweight light flashing at the bottom of the screen? Huh. It also says I've got 0%. Oh no. Whoops. That's what the fenders are there for. Let's be honest. That is a very good oh. Oh, okay, so while I'm driving the boat, it says 0%. But I am at 99. Oh, I'm just carrying a load of scrap. I didn't bank any of the stuff in yet. Are these the flying ones? Let's deposit all the trash. And then put the teddies in there. I really need to... We're going to spend some time sorting the inventory out at some point. Might get some of it done in this episode. I can inventory sort while we chat about games in the good old days. Maybe because he's overweight. Yeah. No, what he was saying is it said it had 0%, but I was overweight, and I guess maybe it takes the boat's like capacity into account or something. Maybe it's a little bug. Fenders are there to get stuck on as well. They are indeed. I don't know. What do I have on my gun? I have an extender barrel. Somewhere I have a breacher barrel. Don't I? Do I somewhere have a breacher barrel? I swear I've made one. We're literally like swimming in resources that by the time I've decided if we have one or not, I can just make one. Whew, there we go. Breach barrel. So someone said if this basically turns this into a shotgun. Ooh, nice. And apparently that's pretty good against the flying enemies. Sometimes you just don't want to grab an edge. Like he just literally doesn't, you know, and then you wonder why there's so many dead robots everywhere. It's like, they have that moment as well. They just decide to not grab an edge. There's no mooring point. Is that what it's called? Like the little point that you like slot in? This is like the first platform that's not a habitat. That doesn't have the little grey mooring points. Interesting. It's also like similar to that fuel station that we went to, the first one we went to. Right. Let's clear this out. But yeah, there's no mooring points here. Less than impressed by that. It's so unimpressed that it didn't even spawn the enemies. Right. Yeah, I think that was what was recommended. That it's good against those. Good against those little flying enemies. More bowling balls. I don't know, I feel like the extended barrel is better. Maybe I'm doing it wrong. What's your favorite game of all time? That is such a hard question. I tend to knock the fenders off and they end up stuck on my boat. Yeah, that's what I was concerned about. You were driving the boat. Should say 100%, right? Yeah. Diablo 2 from Deader Than Dead. Welcome in. Final Fantasy 7. Me, it's an equal Final Fantasy 6 and 7. Ooh, Days Gone. 6, 7. I'm so ashamed of myself. Days Gone. I played a little bit Days Gone. That's another one I wanna get around to playing at some point. Like properly do a playthrough. Right, we've got a few up here. My favorite game of all time. Depends on the mood. It's like I have it like by genre. I have like movies by genre, albums by genre. I'm so like so much. It's very hard for me to pin it down to one. Oh, I don't want to get hurt by that tentacle. There we go. Let's get up here. Right. I really like The Witcher 3. Completed that on Xbox. Like, absolutely loved it. It's definitely up there. Oh, a little bit slow down there. It's a hard one though, because if I was like gun to my head, is it my favorite game of all time? I don't know, but I'm trying to think. Of what other stuff I've like really enjoyed, you know what I mean? For it to be like at the very top of the list. Yeah, I used to love Assassin's Creed. And don't go there, don't do the 6-7, like, please. Yeah. I really like Final Fantasy X. Claire Obscure, Expedition 33, probably because it's heavily influenced by Final Fantasy X, is also up there for me. I would say Baldur's Gate, but I used to play a lot of CRPGs when I was younger. Now I struggle to like stick with them. I think Final Fantasy 7 I've always really liked. I had it back on the PlayStation 1. I've never finished it. I've never finished Final Fantasy 7. On the PlayStation, I haven't played the remakes, but on the PlayStation, I would get to, was it Costa del Sol? And where it's like a casino-y, like a little floating thing in the sky. And then there was like Costa del Sol or something. I'd leave Midgard, but I've never like, is it Midgar? Midgar, isn't it? But I've never finished it. So Final Fantasy 14 was probably at one point one of my favorite games. I have like over 2,500 hours in that game. That was what I streamed a lot of back in the day. For any OGs here that like have been here since those days on Twitch, Final Fantasy 14, I did 2,500 hours in like 2 and a bit years. Unhealthy obsession. So, but yeah, it's hard to like pinpoint it down to one. This station reminds me of an early episode where you didn't restore the power and the slugs kept bothering you. I think restoring power to all POIs is encouraged enough apart from the opening. Hey Bart, yeah, it's similar. It's similar layout because it's another like fuel depot as the one we went to at the beginning of the game. There is no encouragement to leave any infrastructure at any other POI other than Lazarus and Exodus. I think it would be nice if there was like another thing, but I mean, it's in the name. You're the last caretaker, so if you're not going to be going there regularly, you don't really need to be keeping it. You know what I mean? Like, I think it would be cool if, because the oil rig as well, the oil rig as well as Exodus and Lazarus, it'd be cool if these places, now that we've switched on the oil rig, could somehow you know, there's pipes or something. This could somehow, or these were linked to more oil rigs or something. That, I guess the thing is, the oil rigs would produce the fuel. They would be dropped here. The fuel would be stored here, and then everyone else would use the fuel around here. And obviously that doesn't happen now because there's no one else here apart from us. So yeah, I would like there to be a little bit more about, you know, restoring these places, but I can see why there isn't, because it's only if you're going to be using it, isn't it, really? Did you ever play Black? Yes. Yeah, that was like cutting edge shooter back in the day. That was like one of the first games that had pure destructibility. I know there's like Red Faction, Guerrilla. I think Black was before Bad Company and Battlefield. Before Battlefield was really known for its like destruction at the time. EA made Black, and I think Black walked so that Bad Company 2 or Bad Company and Bad Company 2 could run. They were yeah, Black was very good. Just never got a sequel. I can't actually remember who. I know EA made it. Who were the devs for Black? I can't remember off the top of my head. Any game buffs or any Google aficionados know who the dev was for Black? I know EA published it. I think it was EA. Yeah, it was EA. Black was good. Final Fantasy X-2. Funnily enough, I played 10-2 before I played 10 because I was a absolute degenerate. I rented it from Blockbuster. I'd never played 10, and I went straight into 10-2. And I don't know, as like however old I would have been then, 12, 13, and Yuna with the 2 pistols, and like, you know what I mean? Some sort of something special going on there, you know. I played 10-2 then later as an adult on the PS4, probably like 2015, 2016, when they did the PS4 release of 10 and 10-2, and I played through 10 for the first time and completed it. 100% completed it as well. Platinum trophy on that one, and phenomenal. So 10 really went up there. But initially I'd only played 10-2. I think I was saying the other day I liked 12. I liked 13. I never finished 13, but I did like it. I've always had this thing of, it's why I quite like streaming and playing the games, because or you know, creating the content, playing the games, because there's some games where if it was just me we've got this fuck again, there we go. There's some games I just wouldn't finish, and it's not because I don't like them, it's because I get distracted. So yeah, I've never played Final Fantasy 9. I played Final Fantasy 8, and of course it's called the Golden Saucer. Yeah, because obviously in Final Fantasy 14, the Gold Saucer is where all the fun stuff goes on. But yeah, I was a big Final Fantasy 14 and really went down that rabbit hole. Bad Company 1 and 2. I just want a Bad Company 3. I mean, I like Battlefield 6, like, but it's still not Bad Company 3. I think they'd print money if they made a Bad Company 3. Ratchet, yeah, I loved Ratchet and Clank. Loved them all. It's a shame the older PS2 ones you can't get on PC. I would love to be able to play those like on the PC now. I know the newest Ratchet and Clank, Rifts Apart, that's on PC now, which is cool. But I'd love them to bring like a remastered remake collection. Oh boy, I be dying. Where's my boat? Where's my boat? Help! I need an adult. There we go. Frostbite. Frostbite was the engine, right? Sorry if I missed it on chat. Did anyone have the dev for Black? For me, after 8, I can take Final Fantasy games or leave them. Yeah, Final Fantasy 8 I did on Twitch stream a few years ago. First time playing through it. Really enjoyed it. It's why I like doing YouTube now as well, because those playthroughs of Nier Automata, Final Fantasy 8, Subnautica, they're gone. Twitch doesn't keep VODs, does it? So they're long gone now. Baldur's Gate. I really like Baldur's Gate. It's one of those ones where it's almost such a long game. I'd like to play it with other people, but it's almost such a long game. It's a huge commitment as well. Spyro. Yes, Christian. Spyro, Ratchet and Clank, Crash Bandicoot. I never played Jack and Daxter, but heard that was good as well. You guys remember Sly Cooper? That was good. Right, let me heal myself. We're just having a little chinwag now, a little New Year's chinwag about the good old days of gaming. Mercenaries 1 and 2, yes. Oh, Criterion. People who made Burnout. They made Black. You can see why Criterion work on Battlefield now alongside DICE, because they had that pedigree. I completely forgot it's Criterion. Wow. Burnout Revenge, Burnout Paradise. So cool. You had to pick an FPS or strategy or open world, what would you pick? Ooh. Like, don't get me wrong, I like my strategy. I don't really cover them that much, but I love Civilization. Like, I used to play a lot of Stellaris and City Builders, and I think probably the one I played most is kind of a little bit of strategy, more Colony Sim, RimWorld. I've done that a little bit on Twitch, not really on YouTube, but I do like them, and I like a shooter. It depends what open world. Ubisoft, you know, that period of like all the Assassin's Creeds and the Far Cries, and Ubisoft is to blame for my open world fatigue, and I don't think I'm alone in that. Like, I really feel tired from the generic open worlds where you climb a tower and unlock the map, and you know what I mean, and then you open the map and there's just hundreds of collectibles, and I definitely reached a point where I was like just tired of that. But then games like The Witcher 3 were like an absolute joy. So that's why I would probably go open world if I could only choose one, because it's probably a bit more game time there. But I do like my FPSs. I enjoyed Herbook. Doesn't take itself seriously, lots of humor. I haven't heard of that one, Andy. That was a great game for its time, being able to shoot walls and things like that. Were another, yeah, it was more of a tech demo at the time. Let's open this up and put some power into the facility. We are all showing our age here. We are all in the deep in the nostalgia right now. Simon, Metal Gear Solid, a lot of people are going to rate highly, and it's not that I don't rate it highly. I have just never properly sat down and enjoyed that game. I remember renting Metal Gear Solid 4 on the PS3 from Blockbuster in the UK, and I swear to God, it has like a 45-minute cutscene before you even do anything, and I have no idea what's going on. It's so Kojima coded, and I just bounced straight off it. Metal Gear Solid 5, tried that, no idea what's going on. And Death Stranding, I really liked it. I didn't like the Black Goose stuff. I'd like to revisit it now, because I feel like I might like it again. I feel like my taste has changed a little bit. But there's something about the Kojima games where everyone raves about them, everyone loves them, right? Or there's a lot of good, like, it's arty, right, to like them. And I feel like I have good taste in video games. I just don't tend to play Kojima games, and it's just that they all feel a certain way, and I don't necessarily vibe with it. But Death Stranding I did quite like. I just probably need to give it another go. Metal Gear Solid has been one where it's a little bit like Silent Hill and a little bit like Resident Evil. I've played some Resident Evil games, but I haven't played a lot of them. And Silent Hill, I played Silent Hill 2 on the PlayStation back in the day, like the opening level. Never played anything beyond that. So there's a lot of like big series there that I haven't really played. But I didn't used to like horror. I like horror games now, but I didn't used to like horror back in the day. I'm gonna need, oh my god, I thought it was gonna freeze. Let's save just in case it does freeze. It's like a warning. Do we have any? No, I need some plastic and some iron, because we need some power. Power. Well, here's our plastic. That's nice. Let's take 5 of... let's take 10. Let's take 10 of those. And then somewhere buried in here is going to be some iron. Gotta be. Somewhere. There's 2 iron. Seriously? Seriously? There we go. Like I knew I got some iron somewhere. There we go. Siphon filter, Splinter Cell, yeah, Command and Conquer. I used to love... You say about strategy, RTSs used to be on my jam. Because again, my PC was rubbish at the time. So I couldn't play anything. So Age of Mythology, Age of Empires. Who remembers Empire Earth? Empire Earth was so good. Sierra Entertainment were... Oh my god. Sierra Entertainment were the goats back then. Okay. Oh. Yeah, I loved my RTSs, my Command and Conquers, Dawn of War, like the RTS Dawn of War. That was so good. Big fan. Here we go. Didn't even know you were streaming again. Hey Chezzy, how's it going? Welcome back. Yeah, we're doing a red 2 streams in 1 day. I feel like I never really do that. Trying something. Trying it out. Warcraft. Yeah, Warcraft was good. Oh, In Cold Blood. Yes, Cypher. Yeah, In Cold Blood. Played almost all Command and Conquer. Still preferred Company of Heroes. I played Company of Heroes, but it was at the time my PC was not good enough for it. So it's why I never really played it that much. I think I would love it now. Oh, there's a little secret there. I think I would love it now. They're like Company of Heroes free now, aren't they? Company of Heroes free, I think that is. 2 days off work and hit Silent too hard. Nice. Yeah, I've got the remake. That was one I was going to stream it, and I just never got around to it in the end. I think someone else came out. I went with that instead. I like doing my horror games. The horror games don't tend to do that well on the channel, but I like doing them. So I think it's more an excuse. Oh, it's more an excuse that it forces me to play the horror games, because I'm like, oh, I've got to film it, got to put it out for you guys, even though, like, yeah, not everyone watches the horror ones, but I'm a fan of the horror. So I think I would like Silent Hill 2. It's almost one of those where it's like so built up in my head though, from like everyone regarding it so well. I'm like worried it won't live up, you know? Yeah, oh, R.I.P. Dom. R.I.P. Dom, indeed, deader than dead. Gears of War, like hitting that on insane difficulty, co-op, sleepover around a friend's house, and we're smashing through the Gears of War campaigns. Or once we've done those and we're playing Horde mode. Horde mode was and is, in a way, the survivor likes these days are kind of extension of Horde modes. Love them. They're so good. Oh, there's a little hidden plate below the floor. Oh. Pick all these up. Never hear Devetrica and not think of Gears of War. Yes, yeah. Remember building PCs specifically to play Half-Life 2. Oh, nice. The voice actor for Sam Fisher was amazing. Yeah, that's Michael Ironside, isn't it? Michael Ironside. Got a very distinctive voice. Ubisoft is sitting on so much like good IP, and they are like professional fumblers. I can say that because it's not like Ubisoft don't like sponsor me or give me any games anyway. But but like, I don't know. I feel like as soon as they moved away from the Animus stuff with Assassin's Creed and they went with Origins, Odyssey, like they're cool, but they're not. It lost what it was. And Far Cry 3 and 4 were good, and then it got tired with 5 and 6 and all that. Far Cry 2 was amazing as well. Let's not forget the malaria pills and some of that stuff. It was Ubisoft at one point were like on top of their game. The Division, like, as well. But I don't know, people are now leaving those studios, and like they're leaving Ubisoft, and they're making things like Clair Obscur. They're making things like The Last Caretaker. Remember, most of the team that made The Last Caretaker, most of We Are Channel 37, sorry, Channel 37, We Are Channel 37 is their tag, their account. Most of them are ex-Ubisoft devs, so this could be a Ubisoft game. Like, it's not, obviously it wouldn't have happened probably, but makes you wonder when the corporation and the corporate tactics come in, the creativity dies, you know, or it feels that way anyway. Shareholders. Where the Dishonored fans? Huge shout from Cherzy. Dishonored's another one that I want to replay. I played that, and I actually did the pacifist run for that. Like, there was an achievement, wasn't there, to complete the game without killing anyone. And I'm a little bit of an achievement hunter, especially so back on the Xbox. And I remember getting so satisfied after playing the entire game, getting through all that, and doing it pacifist with no kills. Yeah, Dishonored's very good, very good. I don't think I liked the second one as much from what I remember. Never finished the second one, but I remember the first one, absolutely loving it. This is my third high-end PC build. Need to strip it back and rebuild it again. Oh, fair enough. Played the first Dishonored and loved it. Never really took the second. Yeah, same, Andy. Try Alien Isolation. Oh, Alien Isolation is scary enough, let alone Alien Isolation in VR. Andy, that is... Maybe I'm braver now and we could do Alien Isolation, but I was streaming on Twitch Alien Isolation years ago, and the first like hour you're just like wandering around the station to begin with. You haven't really found the met the alien yet. I remember as soon as I'm trying to open the door, run from the alien, he gets me, and I'm just like, nope, playing someone else, nope. But who's watched my routine playthrough that we just put up on the channel recently? Routine is in a lot of ways very similar to Alien Isolation, with its like hiding and stalking mechanic. It's the AI is not to the level that the alien is, but similar kind of thing. So I feel like I might be braver and better at it now. Right, let's jump over here. Get some of this stuff going. Alien Isolation on VR, fuck that. Could not agree more. Yeah, I have a VR headset. I need to sell it. I really don't use it. Bought it, played Beat Saber once, and was like, cool. And for me, VR is a little bit like 3D televisions, and I don't know. Remember when there was a big push for 3D in gaming and like 3D panels and stuff and things like that? And I don't know. It's not as much of a fad. I give it that, but it's definitely, VR doesn't appeal to me that much. Like, if anything, there's some games that are VR only that I'm like disappointed they're not, because I'm like, I wish it would just be normal so I could play it normally. Cherzy actually remember that. Well, the Alien Isolation one, yeah. Cherzy's an OG. Cherzy's been here for years, since he probably wasn't even allowed on Twitch. Someone who grew up playing games like Gears of War and most Halos, it was hard to sneak around for that game the whole time. Yeah. Oh, I love Halo. Halo is another one where I'm like, how can you fumble Halo? How can you fumble it? How can you not make a good Halo game? Let me plug in my rifle. Let's get rid of that one. And let's put deposit trash. There we go. We got some more memories. And loads of Skittles. Oh, put those in there. There we go. Cool. It's been preach the routine law. Oh yeah. Yeah, me and Cypher were having a chit chat about routine and the ending of it and our thoughts on it. And yeah, very good game. Very, very good. Loved the routine playthrough. Oh, thank you so much, Robot. Thank you. Yeah, Scott, I jumped out of my skin playing Isolation in VR, even though I was expecting to get caught. Yeah. I feel like horror in VR, I would just sit there and just be like, just kill me. Just can't do it. Go about 3 hours into routine and quit, same reason. Yeah, routine's scary enough at the beginning, and then you get to chapter 4 and it finds a way to take it up a notch. Aesthetic and atmosphere is insane. Such a good game though, so good. Yeah, we started a lore rant. We did. I don't have the patience. Yeah, you should never make Cortana evil. Agreed. I didn't mind them, like, you know, if they killed her off and all that kind of stuff, but yeah, I was a little bit, I don't know. Making Cortana evil was like a no-go. Here we go. Didn't play Halo. I had Soldier of Fortune 2. That was that the really gory one? Like, you'd shoot them and like put a hole in their face and stuff like wasn't that the gory one for its time? Or am I thinking of a different game? There was a game that was like super like visceral, like really gory. It was like a first-person shooter. I do like The Last of Us. Yeah, I'm a fan of The Last of Us. I did the first and the second one on stream back in the day in Twitch. Can I get in here? There we go. Oh. I actually liked 2. I didn't like the ending of 2. I'm not someone who's like, oh, I didn't like playing as Abby and Ellie. I'm absolutely fine with switching between Ellie and Abby. Had no issues with that. I didn't like the ending. I don't want to spoil it for anyone. I know it's been out for a while, but there's still probably people that haven't played it. I don't know, maybe I'm just not the bigger person, and I just felt like I'd have liked the option to have just pick one, you know, pick a winner, or something like that. I don't know. Ellie became really unlikable as well, though, at the same time. I mean, she's not strong enough character to be the main character. That makes sense. That was, I think that was The Last of Us 2's main problem. And I think that was the same with the TV series. The TV series almost suffered the same fate. Just not a strong enough character to be a lead character. Here we go. It's the long way round. Let's pick up everything loose. Oh, is there still? What are you doing? There we go. Right, let's turn that on. Just dark down here? It's just dark. Okay, we've got quite a bit to cut up. Let's take this stuff back to the boat. No play Last of Us, believe it or not. Always wanted to, just never did get around to it. Yeah. That never played Overwatch. Let's put more of that in there. Bullets, bullets, bullets. Those all over there. Some memories. Perfect. Right, Ben, quick question. When's the next lore video for The Last Caretaker? Hey, David. How's it going? Probably going to record... I haven't recorded it, to be fair. I've been slacking. It's the last one as well, because we've only got one more batch, if that makes sense. And it's the last one until there's another update. So I'm hopefully going to record it this weekend. So maybe Sunday, if not Monday. Sorry, I've missed some. Do love a game that is what it claims to be like a horror game is horrific. Yes, yeah. 100% Cortana should have just died heroically like BT from Titanfall 2. Yeah. I wish we got a Titanfall 3 as well. If you haven't played Titanfall 2 and you like first-person shooters, and this comes from someone who like absolutely adores Halo, Titanfall 2 is probably the best first-person shooter campaign that we've ever had, I would say. It's so good. Such a good like story. Multiplayer was fun. It just released at a bad time. I think it released either side of Battlefield and Call of Duty at the time. Whereas now, if Titanfall 3 released, it would absolutely wipe the floor. But Respawn are too busy with Apex Legends, I guess. So, yeah. But yeah, love this, Silver Fox, love this game, watching episode 3 of your videos so far while taking a break from the Caretaker. Oh, nice. Oh, what, the lore video, Silver Fox? Thank you so much, hope you enjoy that. Last of Us 1 was magnificent, it really hit you in the feels. There was really no way to go but down after it. Yeah. Yeah, I think that's a fair assessment. It's, Uncharted was good as well, and that kind of ended nicely. So as much as part of me would like an another Uncharted, so I've always been a big like Tomb Raider and Uncharted fan, there's a part of me that's like, it's probably ended nicely, you know. And I don't know if it's Uncharted without Nathan Drake or those characters, you know. You could maybe reboot it, but so many reboots. Like, I think this is why I like this game so much, because it's so fresh and original. It's not a reboot, and it's doing very interesting things. Great game. I'm coming up close to 100 hours on this now, and that is quite an achievement for me, like for a game to hold my attention like this. My Steam library is arm's length of games. Some games I buy with the intention of playing and never do. Oh, if anyone, my Steam profile is public. If anyone looks at my profile, if someone has more games than me, let me know. All of you have probably played more games, but my game collection is filled, as Andy says, of games I will get around to. I have the intention, and then I just never get around to it. Like, I'm trying to be better with that. I'm trying to I set little collection lists within Steam of like games that I'm gonna play, either ones for content now, and also ones that I keep for myself that I just want to play through. That, you know, probably wouldn't do well from a content perspective, but I want to play them, you know. So nice to have that balance. So yeah, I'm very, very much the we'll just plug this one in. Oh, okay, no, we won't. Yeah, I rarely buy a game full price on Steam because sales happen so much, but yeah, I'm pretty much stacked with games, so much so that I need to make my own roadmap of like games I want to complete each year. Titanfall 3, why didn't they make it? I know. Love the videos. It says to be my #1 game so far. Ah, thank you. Appreciate that. Instead we got Concord 3. Yes. Yeah. Yeah, we're getting yeah, High Guard is coming out at the end of the month. It's going to be free to play. And it's made by ex-Respawn devs who worked on Apex Legends and Titanfall. And I don't know, it's not really ticking my box at the moment. I haven't played it. I might absolutely love it, but I'll probably give it a go. But it's not really my thing. It's not really my thing, I think. I'm repairing more so in the hope that there is petrol in them. I'm loving this game because it's doing things differently. Absolutely. This game is a breath of fresh air, especially in the open world survival genre as well. It hasn't resorted to zombies. It hasn't resorted to stereotypical tropes and things like that. It's just really just unique in its own lane. I think a lot of that comes down to as well that they just kind of were like, yeah, we're not having pirates, we're not having enemies and stuff, like enemies in the sense of like a sunken land approach or something like that. It's just, no, we're gonna do it this way. That's how we're gonna do it. And yeah, very impressive indeed. Drain those tanks. I missed what Scott said. What did Scott say? By the time by the time I scrolled up. Oh, the first Tomb Raider was really hard. Do you think the new ones are too easy? Yes. Yeah, I like the Survivor trilogy. I actually like them. I just recently got 100% on the PC version of Tomb Raider. The 2013 one. Next up, I've got to do the second one. But they remade them, didn't they? They did a little 1 to 3 collection of the original 1, 2, and 3, and 4, 5, and 6 that just came out 2025 as well. And they're still hard now. They're tough as nails. Like, I don't think Tomb Raider 1, 2, and 3, like the originals, I would complete those. I would like to. I don't know if I've got it in me. Whereas 1, 2, and 3 of the Survivor trilogy, I've completed all of those on Xbox back in the day. So like, I don't know, not that that's like empirical evidence, but it's, I don't know, yeah, different for sure. Oh, we don't have enough fuel cables. Okay, let's let them all empty in from one tank to the next. Is there anything else? I think we've cleared everything otherwise. Is there anything? Maybe there's some stuff up here. This game only paid $6.85 because I got a £20 Steam card for Xmas from my stepson. Oh, nice, Silver Fox. That is a result. I'm not gonna lie. That's a steal for £6. Cthulhu, I annoy myself when I finish a game, but I don't feel like going back to play new DLCs. Yes, I get that sometimes. Depends on the game. So if anyone played a really cool little game called Dredge, I will come back every time that game releases a DLC because I love it and the DLCs are really fun and it's just a cool little chill Cthulhu Lovecraftian fishing game. Like, love it. I'm trying to do it with my repair tool. That's why I keep picking it up. But yeah, there's some games where like the DLC comes out and I'm like, oh, got to get back into it, and I'm just not feeling it. Something else is out, and yeah, it does depend on the game for me. Have you played Fallout 76? It had a bad release. I didn't play Fallout 76. I think I would like to. I liked Fallout, and I liked, you know, I liked those games. I just I don't know. I haven't really played ESO, and I haven't played Final Fantasy Fallout 76, because at the time I was playing a lot of Final Fantasy 14. So I'm someone who I could only really play one MMO at a time. I don't think I could play multiple MMOs. They're quite a lot, aren't they? So I feel like I'd like to try it. I've heard it's way better now. 6 New Vegas or Fallout 3 Game of the Year edition. Probably a crime, because I've heard so many good things about it, and I love Obsidian. I have not really played Fallout New Vegas. I think I played like the first hour of it. I don't know why I didn't continue. I did like it. Like, there wasn't really a reason why I didn't like it, but yeah, I just yeah, I don't know. I feel like it's a crime if you mutter that out loud, because that's definitely got to be on there. Knights of the Old Republic, Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic. Have I got any fans of that? Knights of the Old Republic 1 or 2? Any people with impeccable taste in the chat? I joke. You guys have all got great taste from the sounds of it. Let me just plug this diesel into here, and let's yoink that. There we go. Elder Scrolls 6 in development, still in development. Yeah, Dredge is great. Cameron Denian, hi from Australia. Love watching you play this. Finally caught up on all the episodes. Cheers. Appreciate that, Cameron. Thank you so much for hanging out and coming here. I really appreciate it. Thank you for the kind comment. One thing that I've really enjoyed with this whole YouTube thing is if I ever have a moment where I'm like, oh, this wasn't good enough, or that video didn't do that well, or maybe I'm like, oh, imposter syndrome or whatever, I can literally just read the comments on my YouTube channel, because there are the couple of people that will say like mean stuff. But I'd say 99.9% of comments are just so lovely from one of you guys, and just want to let you know it's seen and it's appreciated. Like, yeah, you guys are awesome. I wish they'd add levitate back into the availability of spells in Elder Scrolls. Yeah, I don't know if they remove that for like to stop. I mean, I was gonna say so you could stop like exploiting things, but I feel like Elder Scrolls and the engine, the creative engine, is just like built to be exploited. Like, it's just one big exploit. Hang on a minute. Oh no. I know it's meant to be like a shotgun, but right, we need to charge our rifle up. They definitely like neutered the electric rifle with the update. It burns through stuff so much more quickly. CSS, hey, welcome in. How's it going? Question of the night: you can only play one game for the rest of your life. What are you playing? Oh my god. Rimworld. Like, you can literally, you won't run out. You won't run out of content. If you could download mods, if I could pre-download mods and I went to a desert island and I could only play that game, Rimworld. Like, just because you won't run out of content. There's not many games that you can play and just start a new game and just have a complete fresh story. I know you could have Minecraft and things and, you know, procedural generation, but Rimworld with the storyteller AI and stuff, it's just so good. It's like yeah, very, very, very cool. I think that's one of my ones where, yeah, if I want just a lot of unlimited play and fresh stories and things like that, Rimworld does sit quite nicely, I think. And then customize your storage boxes with the stuff you have. Yeah, we are going to be doing that in this episode, hopefully. Oh, we got rid of it. Okay. Wish I noticed this before I shredded all the boxes. Oh my god. Sorry, the chat. I appreciate you all. The chat's going so quick. I don't see the point of fuel stations in this game. Yeah, it's just somewhere to explore, unfortunately. Great question though, Scott. Don't feel bad, Ben. I've started playing through Fallout 4 multiple times and never finished it. Yeah, no, that's fair enough. I preferred Fallout 3, but I liked Fallout 4 for the gameplay. That was like Fallout 4 was quite good. Apart from like, what was it with the freaking settlements? Oh my god. I know it's like a meme at this point, but like, dude, I don't want to care about the settlements. There we go. Who has great taste? I was looking for someone to feed to my minions. Scott question is, game out now or game still in development? Oh, okay. Well, what's the game in development that you are looking forward to? Oh, a little camera. Here we go. Exodus. Okay. Let's yeah. Nah, dude, we love your gameplay. We're here because you make quality content worth watching. Ah, thank you, Dada. I agree. Ah, appreciate that, Andy. Oh, I've paused the chat. Oh no. I'm so behind. After waiting 12 years for a game. Oh, Squadron 42. Yes, you were saying that, Andy, weren't you? Splinter Cell all the way. RimWorld. Yeah, good choice. Warhammer 40k mods for RimWorld are good. Yeah. Oh, Half-Life 3? Yeah. We have to go with an MMO that gets updated regularly. Yeah. Yeah. I could probably, just in the same breath as RimWorld, have said like Final Fantasy 14. If I had the time to get back into it, I probably would. So you build a box, yeah, make a forklift. Oh no, that I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little bit underwhelmed by the forklift. And I think I'm going to be underwhelmed by the jet ski as well, and maybe the gyrocopter will be cool. I'm not too sure what I'll do with the might be wrong. Just not too sure. Jet ski would not be a jet ski, and a forklift would not have been high up on my list of like vehicles to command in this game. A submarine and a gyrocopter. Yes, I see the gyrocopter. I see the vision. Not so sure about the jet ski. And isn't there like, again, like a tugboat or something? Or a raft. Yeah, we're getting a raft, aren't we? Again, I don't see the vision of that, but they've done good with this update, so I'm fully on board to see what they cook up with that. Because I'm intrigued. I'm intrigued indeed. Let's take all that. Let's drop that down. I think we're good to clear from here. We can wrap up. We've got everything. Got everything in this place. Let's deposit all the trash and all those in there as well. I remember doing PvP matches for hours on end on half. Yeah. When they added settlements to Fallout, they destroyed the game. It's that simple. Yeah, they overdid it. They overdid it, to be fair. So, okay, so if you designed a game, what would be your world and what would the gameplay be? So I would take it in steps because I don't know how to make a game yet. I plan to make a game at some point in the near future, and I'm just going to learn how to do it. Like I learned how to video edit, like I learned how to run a business, like I learned how to create content. I will learn to make a game. I will do that, and I would like to do maybe a horror game. I'd like to do a survivor-like game, like a top-down, you know, like a Vampire Survivors kind of thing. Probably would be practice ones. I would love to make my own open world survival game. I just know that I don't have the technical capabilities to do that right now. I feel like I'd have to make a couple of other games first to like get an idea of like how to do it, you know. But I feel like I can make a horror game. Like me and my friend are looking into making a horror game maybe. I feel like I could I play so many survivor-likes. I love survivor-like games. They just scratch that like ADHD kind of itch for me that I feel like I would make one that combines a lot of the ideas of some of them as well as a few ideas of my own, and it would be a pretty cool one, I think. But again, a lot of it's hampered by technical ability and time. It's hard running one business, let alone maybe two, maybe three. So you know what I mean? It's question of time. Good question though, Scott. You've got some banging questions. Like you're like the hit at the party, aren't you? Like just good conversation starters. Stock Vissel, love this game and the way you play it. Oh, thank you. Appreciate that. Welcome in. We're gonna make a move back. Now we're gonna go find the we're gonna go underwater diving. Let's put that in there. Oh god, every time it does a little stutter like that, I'm like, no, don't crash. Don't crash, don't crash. Be good. Here we go. Coming to the spooky part now. The amount of comments we get where it's like the spooky underwater bits, I'm like, it is creepy. We're lucky at the moment the underwater bits don't have any monsters. That's why I'm exploring the caves now, because I think in the future they might have those in there. Another Dutch bro. Collision still needs to be addressed. Tama, yes it does. Make a game, a survival and crafting version of Call of Duty Zombies, going into eldritch dimensions, stealing weird magic, killing monsters, and crafting weapons and bases like in Rust. That would be cool. That sounds. I would play that. I'd love to have a submarine in this game, but oh well, it's not in the cards. CSS. I think they probably will have a submarine at some point in the future. I think that would be really cool, especially if they do flush out the underwater bit. They're almost then doing like Subnautica did the underwater bit really well. Didn't have a lot on land. It does have some bits on land, but not a lot. This has kind of reversed it where there's little pockets of underwater bits, but most of it is on the surface. If this could do both and you could have the underwater bit to explore. The thing is, it's already in the lore that there's no fish, there's no plant life, like the underwater bit is very barren. It's in the lore. There's the reason why that's happened. So I don't know how they go around that other than having underwater facilities that we can explore. But it's never going to look like a Subnautica kind of underwater thing in the submarine. And I think it would be quite... Much as I want a submarine, if they don't address that, it's going to be very barren and empty and dark. Just swimming in the submarine underwater in just blue ocean. Plus, they'll have to add depth. I think at the moment, they just kill the player. I don't think you can reach the bottom, can you? In this ocean. Like, it's just, you just die, you get crushed, and you die of health loss before getting there. They'd have to add a floor, because technically in a submarine you could go super deep. I think if a submarine's going to come, it's going to be DLC as like a bigger expansion. I feel it would be cool if Call of Duty Zombies maps were entire games instead of just rounds. Yeah, I agree. I like Call of Duty Zombies. Every game is made better by including the Elder Gods. Yes, Cthulhu. We should start. Oh my god, chat is rolling too quick. I love you guys are all chatting. My things just can't keep up. Half-Life, PvP, where we go. Every game is made better. Yeah, we've read that. My theory is on why robots are in such sad positions that they got shut down by humans once the last one left. They knew it was coming, so they chose a nice place for the last moments. But that's sad, but quite interesting as well. I'm here for anything HP Lovecraftian themed games. Yeah, I played a game recently called Sunken Engine, and that was really good fun. I enjoyed that. Probably going to do some more of that. We do need to go deeper in the ocean, yeah. Cousin, I just like to not have my boat sink and flip upside down and my boxes fall off the walls. Other than that, it's been pretty good. Yeah, there can be some... it can be temperamental at times. I think it depends where you are in the game as well. And then, yeah, if you have any angels or mines or anything hit the boat, it just never recovers. It just never recovers. It's why my autosave is set to 5 minutes. And when we have an accident, we just reload. Like, that is just what we do. I need to get glow sticks. Where did I put my glow sticks? Where are my glow... I didn't spend all my glow sticks, did I? Did I? Maybe I did. Did I spend all my energy things? I feel like being able to find, like, having an overall inventory of where all your stuff is would be really good, because my lack of organization is really painful. I've just given up at this point, but I do need to sort it out. Did I put them back here? There's my flamethrower, because of course it is back here. Oh, it's a mess. It's all a mess. Sonar, yeah. Sonar is coming, Mike. Fish will come. They have talked about it, and there is going to be fishing. I'm just curious how they're going to have fishing. Maybe we do something that spawns, like, creates life in the ocean again. That's my only way thinking that we do it, that we do a quest, and then after you've done the quest, the oceans start to populate and grow. Obviously at a much more accelerated rate, because technically that would take years and years to do. My first game was Ultima 7. Oh, expat. I've never played Ultima 7. Ben's going to get over his thalassophobia at this rate. Ooh. Yeah, it's still a little bit daunting, to be honest. Remember, we're kind of estimating on the little map that we had a screenshot of. It showed there was something here, and in the whispers within lore log, it says something and then 28, and so this is like my estimate of where this looks like. I think we're at 109, 28, or 110, 28, or in between the two. So that's going to be the plan. Your next task is the Last Caretaker, recreate life on Earth, which, yeah, could fall in quite nicely with populating the oceans again. But yeah, if they do a submarine, then it's like, can we have underwater habitats? Can we have an underwater base? And then next thing you know, you've got Subnautica in the Last Caretaker, the last Subnautica. They already added the whole whale sound in the game. Yeah, it is in there. Those new angels feel bugged. I remember the episode where all the Ben's gear floats off the shit. Yeah, I know. Oh, I know. Yeah. Hate to say it, but you're gonna need a bigger boat. I know. I know. Boat customization. I'm looking forward to when that arrives because that'll be interesting. Oh, you know where all my glow sticks are? Do you know where my glow sticks are? I'm holding them. They're in my inventory because I'm an idiot and I don't. I had 19 on me. Sorry, 33 on me. It's not a problem because we always need more glow sticks anyway, so it's not a problem. But that's where they were, in case anyone was curious. Honestly, I'm blind sometimes. Right. It's kind of like straight down here. I think that shark's far enough away. Famous last words. I'm running out of storage space, and the tree is gone. C4 robot. Could be magnet fishing. Could be. Yeah, they didn't specifically say fishing, like in the sense of like fish fishing. They just said fishing. So it could be like, yeah, scrap fishing. Glow sticks in the bottom left. You already have them. Yes, David. Now I read your comment. It's the curse of reading the comments too late. And I can dredge the ocean floor already with that. So I would like to be able. I'm hoping boat customization. They don't give it to us, but that we can like upgrade this as well. Like we can have an upgrade screen, and we can like upgrade like how much the net is, like the size, like maybe we could have it so that the engine has 6 or 7 slots, and being able to like move where things are and stuff as well. I think that'd be pretty cool. Or a ship, right? And you can design your own ship. That'd be pretty cool. That's a whole other thing in itself, though. I always wait till it's dark. I always wait till it's dark to do these. I should probably like just start, but oh, they don't activate until they're in the water. That's cool. There is a cave at 110, 20. Oh, okay, that's where I am. 98 meters deep. Okay, CSS. So I think we're in the right place. Being an extra vessel you can tow would be cool. Yeah. Sunken boat. Yeah, I feel like there should be sunken wreck. There should be wrecks you can explore, like other boats. That kind of looks like a boat in the distance, doesn't it? I think that'd be really cool. Having that would be amazing. But yeah, wreck diving for memories and materials would be pretty cool in the lore. Right, 98 meters. Hold the breath. We're at 44 meters. There's the rock. There it is. Okay. There's our anchor. A flare's down there as well. I don't know why I haven't thought about that, of dropping the flare off first. Okay, you said 98. I'm not against taking help for this because these actually drive me up the wall. I like them. I just can't see shit. So we're at 106. I mean, 98 meters is quite okay because we don't start like dying, which is cool. 98. Drop that there. Don't know where it would be. My thing is I've got to always circle the whole thing. Yes, that's not there. Maybe around here. It is very, like, they could make this as scary as it is, and they've done such a good job of that. They can make it scarier. Oh, here it is. Here it is. We found it. We found it. They could make this way scarier, and I'm glad they haven't, because yeah, it's I don't think I would explore it if I was getting attacked all the time. Twin Tide. Like a double tunnel. Okay. Oh. Is there not a memories thing? Oh. Oh, here we go. Okay. This one is a bit deeper, isn't it? Oh, this one's like proper little hidden cave, this one. My PC specs, I think, are in the description on YouTube. It's a 4090 and a 12900K with 64 gigs of DDR5 RAM. And I'm pretty impressed because it's this game isn't the most optimized. Like, we were playing Star Rupture earlier, and that's like just come out into early access, or coming out into early access next week. We're playing an early access build, and it runs flawlessly. And this one does struggle. I think it's doing more as well, to be fair, physics-wise. But this one does struggle more. But the fact I can stream YouTube, Twitch, TikTok, and play this, they've definitely made some improvements. The first time we streamed this, we had to cancel the Twitch and TikTok stream and just do the YouTube stream because I couldn't do it. So there is like tangible improvement with this game. It's getting better. I'll take my watch off. I always hold my breath underwater in games and movies until I remember to breathe. Yeah. When I jump in, I always do that kind of thing. Same with when you fall. When I fall in a game, I get that like that vertigo feeling in it, like when you're on a roller coaster. I get that feeling in my stomach, like, oh, like even though it's not me. Was there anything? There wasn't anything else hidden, was there? Just no. They're all just, like I said, a few memories, some small things, a little bit of ultra tech scrap. Someone did say in my last video, they were like, well, the reason there's no ultra tech scrap is because it's a they put this stuff here earlier, like back in like this 80s and 90s and stuff, but oh, there's ultra tech scrap here. So I think it's just luck of the draw of some caves have more stuff. But without the map, are you meant to, like, obviously I guessed the 110 part of this hidden code because I had the map that we found in the central warehouse and it had the red dot. Is there any other way to find out the 110, or is that how you're meant to do it? That's what I'm curious about. Can you like decode that 110? Let's head back. God. Love the flashlight. So good. I can hear things coming for me. Don't know where they are, but there we go. A Real House Production. Welcome. Happy New Year. Welcome in. How you doing? Hope you're doing good. Where are you, Ben? I was making a cuppa. Oh, I'm underwater, Andy. I'm at Twin Tide. I'm in the Twin Tide cave. What it means is just max recreational diving, which is crazy because that seems, I don't know what it is. Diving, like that was what, 98 meters? That is far, but it doesn't seem far, you know? Like I feel like when I think of people going diving, I thought people would dive like 200-300 meters. Like, I guess I don't realize how deep that actually is. And obviously you got the nitrogen and the bends and all that stuff, haven't you? All right, let's save. That wasn't too bad. I think I was definitely helped out there with the 98 meters. I'm never sure how deep to go, and then it's trying to find the entrance is like a nightmare. always a nightmare trying to like navigate that. I hate falling in VR. Yeah, I don't get motion sick with VR headsets, but I do feel a little bit like a little bit nauseous afterwards, but like not like I can play the game. I don't feel terrible during it, if that makes sense. So afterwards I'm a bit like recovering, like I'm almost like coming back to the room. I'm like, ooh. kind of have the opposite effect. I know some people can't play VR because they just feel rough while they're playing it. I kind of have it the other way around. I feel rough afterwards. More so with shooters. I don't really get it with the bit of Beat Saber that I've done. I tried playing, what's it, Arizona Sunshine? It's like the zombie VR game. I tried doing the free moving, like not the teleporting, but the actual way you actually move around. And that you feel a little bit afterwards, because I guess your brain is like, we're moving, but our legs aren't, kind of thing. I don't know. Something funky going on with that, I guess. Cool. That was Twin Tide. That was pretty good. Let's doing all right with this, aren't we? Let's I think probably will be Exodus Station next. Yeah, let's how do I get rid of it? There we go. Yeah, let's go like try and find some dollars and launch some oh, that is the thing. Let's launch some stuff into space. What if physics and all the entities loaded in have to be work for your video card? Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. My video card, the thing that catches you off guard with this game, is that my anchor? Yeah, it's my anchor. Lovely. I love this. I love how the anchor's just like, no, no, no. Just getting wound in. It's the CPU. The CPU is used more in this game than in most normal games. So you might be playing this and thinking, oh, I can play like other games. Like a lot of games will use your maximum graphics card. I have a 4090. Most games I play, I'm at like 90 to 100% of graphics card being used. Just because I will use the most of it. Greymouth is 200 meters. Yeah, I've got that one already. That was the first one I went to. So that's why the 200 meters one threw me off, because I thought they were all at 200 meters. But actually, I think I went to the deepest one first. But yeah, my CPU is used way more on this. This game uses about 50 to 60% of my CPU. And that is quite high for a game. Most games I play, I'm lucky if they use 10, 15% CPU. Maybe 20. This game is a hog on the CPU. And if your CPU isn't ready for it, that will cripple you on that side of things. So, because I think that doesn't really depend too much on what the game looks like. The CPU is using a lot for the physics. I think they put a lot of that on the physics generation and just all the items and things like that. So yeah, but in that, like I said, this update 1, performance is already better. I have had a few more crashes this time, but touch wood, I haven't had any crashes today. But yeah, they the frames and everything is a lot better, which is good. It's the weight of the water. Red flares are the best used underwater. Yeah, when I fly my DJI drone, I do the same thing. I have an FPV. I do tricking, my head is constantly moving. Yes, yeah. I like flying my drone. I haven't tried the FPV like headsets yet with it. Kind of wondering if I just feel sick with that, but yeah, vertigo. Yeah, you have 250 meters in caves, but it takes around 16 hours to come back up being at that depth. Oh wow. So it's not a question of someone couldn't go down that far, it's a question of it would just take too long for someone to come back up like from that depth. Do well, Ben. Happy New Year. Happy New Year to you, Real House. Scuba diving from 20 meters down, it starts getting dangerous for humans. Rapture of the deep or the martini effect, you can get drunk and disorientated. Nitrogen narcosis. Yeah, insane. Heard about that. Yeah, when I load this game, my fans go crazy. Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. But it's one of those games where it's using a lot of my PC, and I'm like, yeah, I get it. Like, it's not like it's like, oh, it's like leaking and it's like it should be performing better. This game, when you actually break down what it's doing a lot. Like, it is impressive. And I know on the surface it's not having to load in loads of trees and forests and things like that, like, absolutely. but it is all the items being like freely held, the waves themselves, like it's doing a lot of stuff that I think yeah, it's doing a lot of stuff where I'm kind of like, yeah, fair enough. Oh, kind of like, yeah, you are going to use a lot of GPU and CPU because it's kind of impressive what you're doing. So I'm not even mad about it. I do like how my anchors just come flying up out of the ocean though whenever I pull them up. Just on the stream, please connect your batteries in the room to the ship. Batteries in the room to the ship. What do you mean, Sharma? Welcome in. What do you mean connect my batteries? Are they not connected? They're connected. They're not. You're right. I didn't reconnect them. You're spot on. I'll just pop that in there for now. Yeah, you're right. I mean, I'm full anyway. I've got so much power it doesn't actually matter. But because we've got all these ones. These ones are plugged in. But yeah, technically they are backups. But it's just yeah. No, good shout. It's only going to get more expensive for certain things needed, like memory. Yeah. RAM prices are apparently going up and up and up at the moment, which is again just crazy. More cost that people don't need added to their lives. Been a while since we've been back here. I don't have gas cables. I need to organize my shit. I really do. I have 51 gas cables somewhere. I refuse to build more. Where are they? Like Batman. Where is she? Where are my gas cables? Who knows? Who knows where they are? Now I'm like questioning myself. There they are. It would be one of the last ones, wouldn't it? Oh man. Go to Rust server and sell a bunch of fireworks, watch the lag, rip the frame rate. Yeah. Rust is one of the few games I do not own because I have no intention of building something and getting absolutely destroyed. I can't remember which one's oxygen and which one's methane. I think methane was left and oxygen was right because oxygen is breathing and it's right. I don't know. We got our petrol here as well. It's been a while. Okay. Let me save quickly. There we go. Yeah, super tariffs making components prices skyrocket. Yeah, you just missed them in the corner. Oh, yeah. Bo has 80 of my HDs twitching. Yeah. PC or console gaming? What's your preference? Nowadays, Scott, PC gaming. There is something I miss about just being able to turn on a console and the game just plays. Like, there is something about that, you know, if I start up a game now, I've got to I've got to go into settings. I've got to check the resolution. I've got to check if we've got DLSS. I've got to check like what settings are we going to have it on? What's the frame rate? I care more about frame rate as a PC player. Console, you kind of just put up with 30 frames. 30 frames, and it'd be a miracle if the game had 60 frames. On PC, you're like, no, I spent a month's rent, if not slightly less or slightly more, on a graphics card, and I'm gonna get the maximum amount of frames I can get. And so you end up having this this complex, or I do anyway, of I need to like maximize it. So I think consoles are quite nice in that regard, and I do miss, you do get it, but it's not as common. I miss local split screen, like co-op. I used to be able to play Gears of War and Halo and just split screen it and play on the same game, and those games exist on PC, but they removed the split screen, and I'm like, why? I know it's less likely, but you could have two controllers plugged in and play split screen with a friend on PC. Split screen, I guess it is a dying thing because everyone's like online now and stuff, but I'd still like to have some buddies over and like four player Halo, or you know, co-op Gears of War and stuff, and you know, good old days. But otherwise, PC gamer all the way. Rust base building will help you organize your boat. Yeah, maybe on that side of things, potentially. I just feel like everyone sounds really mean. Like, huh? Why is everything turned off? Interesting. Oh. Is that just because it's I haven't been here since the update? Oh, sorry. I am familiar with this place, shall we say. I ran cables unnecessarily up and down it. PC gaming, I think, will remain after consoles go the way that yeah. Well, the next Xbox will be a PC with a console UI, and then obviously Steam are releasing their Steam machine at some point this year now in 2026, and that will be a PC but in console size for people making the gap from a console to a PC but don't want to build their own one. That might be a good option. You just get a lot more flexibility, and you don't have to pay for online, and the games are cheaper. So yeah, PC gaming all the way. That month's rent cost for PC gaming is why I don't game anymore. Now I just buy a sword or a piece of armor. Yeah, I mean, we'll have our vices. My I think someone asked me like how much my entire PC setup was worth. I think it's someone, it was Humble DM, who's commented on some of our on the videos in the past and stuff like that. Doesn't tend to watch the lives, but does watch the videos, I think. And they're like, thinking about getting into content creation, like, what was your setup? And I was like, my setup, if I add it all up, is an insane amount of money that I've collected over time, and is not something you need for content creation. It's nice to have, but I also work off this computer for my main job as well, so I can kind of justify it a bit more because I get so much use out of it. But yeah, it's these things aren't cheap. No way. Especially when you factor in monitors, peripherals, additional screens and things, and yeah, all sorts. Steam has way better game options. Yeah, I'd agree with that. Oh, there goes the politician. I think there are only a handful of games that are on if I'm honest, they're on older consoles, like we were talking about earlier. Like, I'd love to see like the old Ratchet and Clanks, like Halo 5. I would love to have on PC. Gears of War 2 and 3 remastered, or even better, because you can't play Gears of War 2 and 3 on PC. Like, they don't exist. Unless you play through the emulator on like the Game Pass, I think it is. PC for Game Pass. But I would love, like, you know how they did a Master Chief collection? I'd love a Marcus Phoenix collection, and they just remake Gears of War 1, 2, 3, and maybe throw in Judgment. There's some don't start all jittering. There's some games that I would, yeah, that consoles have still, that I would love to have on PC, but they're not here, and it might not be ever here. But that's what emulation comes into play, I guess. Build 20 tanks, 20 batteries, a couple oxygen methane tanks under the boat. Good forever. Well, Drummer, the only reason why I haven't is because it's been known that if you build stuff under the boat and you snag it, it can cause some issues. And the other thing is, I kind of don't think it's intended. Not that I'm doing everything perfectly, but I don't know, personally I feel like I'd be not cheating, but you wouldn't actually put tanks under the boat on the hull normally, so I've kind of steered clear of doing that. But you can do that. Guess that's the beauty, everyone can do their own thing. Don't you guys fall off? Don't you fall? No. Come on, let's just all... I'm standing here so that it doesn't fall off. I'm watching this one. Don't even think about it. Oh no. Oh no. Alright, we're almost there. We're almost there. Yeah, hell divers. They're now just actually making games cross-platform, like Helldiver. Yeah, yeah. Next Halo will come to PlayStation. Gears of War has come to PlayStation. Like, there's no console wars anymore. Like, there's Nintendo and there's PlayStation, but they're not at war with each other. Like, Xbox is now a software company. Like, and they're Play Anywhere and Game Pass initiatives. Oh, Resistance, yes, Resistance is another one stuck on the PS3. I want a Resistance trilogy. Like, yeah, give me them. Where do these go? These go up here in the rocket, don't they? There's a lot of back and forward at the moment with this, with the humans. Like everything's still working though. Everything's still powered and pumping, which is good. I guess the petrol tank is snagged because, and same with the gas. Left one was methane, so there's something about it that's not worked. I think the cables have come undone again. We'll have to have a look into that. Yeah. Careful the pods thing fall off. Yeah. I guess you could put them on a pallet. Wouldn't they just roll off though? They're not really built for like lack of motion. "50 hours into my ship rolled on its side, I could no longer access anything. Did you autosave? Or have a save you could back up to?" I've had a couple of ship rolls, but I just... Welcome A-Spec, by the way, as well. I had a couple of rolls, but I just always had an autosave or something I could just revert back to without losing too much progress. My biggest recommendation for this game is autosave set to 5 minutes. Like, it's an early access game. I would not... it doesn't actually do you any harm having it 5 minutes. Because worst case in it, and it does auto save in a bug, you've still got a backup save if you're like saving regularly. So but yeah, I think someone said like the water physics, like the water underneath the water and above the water, they've got the gravity set differently so that things sink and float and all that kind of stuff. And when the boat goes under the water, it gets like confused, and that's why you get that kind of shaking effect, because it's like for a moment being controlled by 2 different gravities and being like, which one's gonna win? It's okay if they get a little shaky baby. Jeff needs friends. My name's Jeff. There was like a picture, and it was like everyone can hear this picture, and it was like Channing Tatum in, was it 21 Jump Street or 22 Jump Street? 21 Jump Street, right? And that face that he makes just as he's about to be like, my name's Jeff. It's like, that is a picture you can hear. What would you change about this game if you could? Scott has the questions today. One sec. Yes, I would say, but it always went on wrong again. Some kind of whirlpool. Oh, interesting. It's the same when you put a chest on the train. Now it moves around. Oh, okay. That's why I make multiple saves the same file just as practice. Yeah, exactly. Deader than dead. What would I change about this game if I could? There's some things where, like, other than like what I think is just like UI or improvements, like I would have a grid system and being able to snap things to the grid, so you could like put things on the boat nice and very neatly. You know, that kind of stuff I think would be really important. But and obviously the big one is like maybe co-op or something like that. I know it's the Last Caretaker. It's not the second to last in the Last Caretaker, but you know, there's, you know, still potential for that. It might come in a future update, but better underwater stuff. I think like I'd have bigger caves, like underwater caves, like the caves in the forest. If you've played the forest, the caves in the forest, the first game, I haven't really played Sons of the Forest. Caves in the first game are like some of the most intricate, like, and sprawling caves in any game I've played. They don't have to be that good, but like I was expecting the underwater caves that we have been looking at to be more, to be better than what they have been, with a few memories and stuff. So I'd like to see, like, maybe you can do a submarine, maybe there's like facilities and things that you can go exploring in, and it lets you go, you know, 300-400 meters underwater, but you're in your submarine, and there's like hidden facilities there and stuff. I don't know if it fits with the lore really, but that'd be pretty cool. Otherwise, I think once they hit 1.0, you could have procedural generation, and as you go, like, the core game is like set, and then as you start going to the edges, it then starts just creating stations, and that could allow people who want to play on. It probably wouldn't be something for me, but if people wanted to keep playing and just exploring places and stuff like that, then you could have that option. Maybe, I don't know. Sometimes it's nice though for a game to end. Like, I don't mean that in like a bad way, but like, I don't think at the same time every game needs to be a 500 hour, a 2000 hour game. Sometimes it's nice for it to have a conclusion, and you put it down and you appreciate it for what it was, and you move on to your next game. That would be my kind of double answer in a way. We need to start up. How do we open these again? Oh yeah, just like that. Isn't there a task we can look at? Is it tasks? Is it quests? Oh no, we've done it, haven't we? So it's not. It doesn't show on the top left anymore. Oh, it's not plugged in. Here we go. Oxygen. There we go. Let's get these filling. Zip ties for pipes. Yep, Cypher, 100%. I'd like to be able to revive another caretaker using the beds. That would be cool. Like drones and things like that. That would be cool as well. Having like companions and things. Caves in the forest is something else. Yes. Yes, Saka. You know. Barris plays. You know what you're talking about there. Should never happen. I'd like it to be an option if people want there to be multiplayer. Again. Why are all my cables unplugged? Did I do this? Wait, I did do this. That was me. I think that was the idea, wasn't it? To just have... I think. I can't remember. Don't forget Teddy. Yes, yeah. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna fix these. I think everything's like. Yeah, there's some money. There we go. We've got to have a little look around for some money and stuff, but I think some of my cables have undone. There's my petrol and my methane. There we go. That's my petrol. There we go. My methane issue is up here. Wait, there's some money here. Money there. Money everywhere. What's there? Oh, here we go. Well, there's the question of the $100. Oh, under the chairs as well. There's just everyone dropping their dollars over the edge. For some reason. Dunno. What of cash? You can fix most things. Why can't we fix the other caretakers? Well, I think what it's hinting at in the lore is that the caretakers work because they're like imprinted with a human. And maybe it could be the, you know, a bit more cheesy and it's like the love of that human, the soul, an imprint of the soul. Maybe it's just a case of maybe that human's got to be alive. Maybe our human that we're imprinted with is still alive. Maybe. Depends how they want to take it. A few different ways you can like read into the lore though, and with the recent quest that we did with the wasn't the mother quest, it was the one before us quest, where yeah, I think I mean there's a hint that the reason we woke up as the last caretaker is because of our, like, there's a bit of human DNA in us, or a link with us at least. But yeah, it could be a software thing as well. Could be that it's just like it's a level of sentience, and when they're done, they're done. Right. But we don't need them to complete the game. Yeah. The bit I didn't understand is how the robots stopped functioning when the beds were still powered up. Yeah, and obviously they've gone into places where they look prepared to, like, they've prepared to, like, die there in a way. And then they've died, and it's like they knew it was coming. I think someone said earlier on this stream, maybe it was maybe they knew like they were getting shut down or something, and because we don't know when it's happened. Basically, we don't know how long they've been off. So, oh, this one disconnected as well. Weird. All my cables are broken. I see the purpose of reviving other caretakers unless you want them to farm materials for you. Yeah, I think that would be something where, like, maybe you could have a drone that collects stuff, or you could have one that farms things for you or something, maybe. But yeah, like, I think it makes sense for co-op. I think it was single player. I'd probably just keep it as it is. Maybe have a little drone that helps you move some things around, perhaps. Seems like all my cables are like broken. All through the floor broken. What in the spaghetti is going on here? Here we go. Frames have definitely dropped when we're in Exodus, though. That's for sure. You missed money on the walkway very close to the rocket. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'll have a look. That'd be crazy if the caretakers knew their expiration date. You can make it like Dark Souls 3 multiplayer, repairing a robot or making it and putting it on like a cylinder, and then your friend connects the robot, comes out of the cylinder to charge it. Yeah, that could be cool. Drone that fixes cables could be a good addition. Absolutely. Make sure the energy is all working. This door's shut again. I think because there's been the update, it's kind of reset some of the things. Be safe. There we go. Okay, they're all charging. Lovely. No money in these. There we go. What spaghetti is going on here? The cables are achieving sentience. They are indeed. They are becoming aware. How many dollars do we have? We have 39. I think we're still short. I'm going to go have a look over there. Because there's a good chance. I still haven't scrapped a lot of stuff here. This is another one that the cable breaks as well. Yeah, you can see it go right through that floor. Oh, what's going on? All right. 270 meters. It's gone all the way over there. We've never had one that long before. That's what she said. Peachy aside from the snowfall. You having snow, are you? Being on the south of England, we don't really... It takes a lot for us to get snow. We get snow if you're like further up north in the UK. But yeah. Okay. Wow. 170 meters left. That's a long one indeed. Thank God it's Friday. Indeed. The real house. Indeed. Happy Friday to everyone. Never had one this long. I think it's done it to the other one over there, unless it's the same one. This is obviously something that's happened with the update. Okay. Well, let me take this moment to thank you all for being here. Remember to like, comment, subscribe. Make sure you follow in and all that stuff as well. If you're watching on Twitch or TikTok. There we go. That's the self-promo ad read out the way. Look at that. Boom. Yeah, let's do it to here. Oh, let's just do it to here. I don't know where my... I think it got rid of my a connector thing. Yeah, it's definitely done it to the other one. Oh no, don't have enough. This one's gone crazy as well. I don't even know how to... Can I grab this one? I mean, that's what's causing frame issues. I'm guessing that's the leftover artifacts of that super long one. It was connected to Black Vein. Yeah, maybe. Was there an update today? Wine Wizard. No, there wasn't an update. Oh yeah, did I get those free cables? Maybe. Not for Last Caretaker. Not as far as I am aware. Wait. Yes, sir. Was there? Is there a free? Being self-employed is never really Friday. Yeah, I feel that. I feel that, Real House. Wait, there's some stuff under there. Look at that. More treasure. Yeah, I think... I'll just check Steam. Yeah, last update was the update 01 on the 16th, and then again, they did a hotfix on the 18th. Need to get some plastic and iron. I was in reply to what you said, thinking, thanking you. Oh, no worries. Yeah, there we go. Sorry. Okay, there we go. Sorry, I don't have any plastic or iron. Let's chop some stuff up. Got some iron. I gotta go back to the ship anyway. Get my... Oh no, this one's gone as well. Ooh. Really did mess with the cables, I think. That update. Wouldn't be surprised if they have another go at these in the next update as well. treasure, you salty lover. Treasure. Oh, like squirrel. Ben's loot goblin sense tingling again. Basically, yeah. Cool beans. I've been super addicted to this game. Yeah, same. It's been good. Been good. What was the first game you ever played? I think the first one I properly remember playing was Super Mario World. You know, the one with Yoshi, depending on how you say it. You have the little world map thing on the Super Nintendo. That's my dad's Super Nintendo. Maybe Star Fox. Huh? What? What's going on? I'm floating. What's happened? No. 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 Might have to be a restart. Maybe. Trying to think. Is there anything? Wow. Not Christmas anymore. I was gonna make the joke of that snowman song. Flying through the air. That's the backup was literally 3 minutes ago. So it's fine. It's all good. Yeah, Star Fox or Super Nintendo, Super Mario World on the Nintendo. My first game might have been Tetris or Dr. Mario on the Game Boy. But again, that was my dad's. I remember getting the Game Boy Color. Do I have to do that freaking thing again? No. Yeah, I remember getting a Game Boy Color, and Pokemon Yellow was like my first proper game. Like my first game. And then I got a PlayStation 1, and that came with Crash Bandicoot, I believe. A game called Forsaken. Is there a game called Wild 9? I seem to remember a game called Wild 9. That might be, that's very niche if anyone remembers that. It's like a 2D one, I think. Tomb Raider 2 with the tiger. I never played Tomb Raider until later. Tomb Raider 2, you're in China with the tigers. Those are like my first few games where I'm like between the ages of like 4 and 7, I think. Too much loot, nerf engaged, basically. Jet Grind Radio 1 and 2 on Dreamcast. Nice. Yeah. 2D Prince of Persia. Oh, I remember Prince of Persia Sands of Time. That was cool. I seem to recall Wild 9 or something like it. I think it was called Wild 9. And like he had like a cool hairstyle, and he had like, he either had something on his arm or he had some sort of weapon. I can't quite remember. I remember liking it, but I think for my age it was a bit too difficult. I don't remember getting too far in it. Forsaken was a weird PS1 game. I vaguely remember flashes of it. I don't think it was a good game. I think it just came in like a bundle, you know? You know, where the stores would give you like a bundle of like 4 or 5 games. You'd have 1 or 2 good ones and the rest would be shit. I can't really remember it. I think, oh, we've had a crash now. Damn it. Well, that was 2 and a bit hours without a crash. Like it made us hover and then it nerfed us again with a crash. We'll restart it. Send and restart. There we go. But yeah, Forsaken. I think it was Forsaken. So I remember it being a weird word for me at the time. Forsaken PS1. Yeah. Yeah, 1998 shooter. Night Dive Studios did a remaster of it. Interesting. I might have to check out that remaster. And the other one was Wild 9. Yeah, Wild 9 video game. Yeah, he had the hair. That was it. Yeah. 2.5D platformer on PlayStation. Yeah. It's weird, isn't it? The games that like you remember, that like stick in your mind. Soul Reaver. Yeah. Pick up sticks with real sticks, but I'm 62. So Sand of Time is being remade. Yes, I saw that actually. Armored Core 2. Never played an Armored Core. I've got Armored Core 6, I think, that FromSoft made recently. But never played it. I've never been one for like mech games. I love them. I think they're so freaking cool. I'm shit at them. Like I'm so gung-ho. I'm so gung-ho with them, and I just always end up getting destroyed. Right, let's see. Maybe a restart is what we needed. It's maybe it's like I've had enough. I've had enough. Little crash here and there. Not the end of the world. Like I said, it's why we've got the autosave on as we've got it. I guess we've got so much moving with Exodus. It's quite a lot. You definitely, for anyone who plays Escape from Tarkov, Exodus Station is like the streets of Tarkov. It's definitely the most intensive area. Contra I've never played. Definitely it's got to be Front Mission 3. Yeah, I don't think I played that. Panzer Dragoon, never played that. Best game I ever owned was the original Zelda. I wanted a Super Nintendo, like a Nintendo 64. I never got it. My friends had it, so I'd play Banjo-Kazooie, GoldenEye, Ocarina of Time, all on there, like NES. 64, sorry. I got the GameCube, so my first Zelda game that I owned, because I don't think my dad had Zelda on the SNES, which looking back is quite like a sacrilege. That's quite a crime. Maybe he just didn't like Zelda games, I don't know. But because you would have had A Link to the Past on the SNES, I think. I played Wind Waker when it came to GameCube. And what a gorgeous game that was. An absolutely gorgeous game. Real House Bio, I've got to have dinner with the family. Enjoy your dinner, Real House. Thank you so much for being here. Appreciate you. Ring of Red was another very niche mech game. This is good, but I hate the damn cataphract. Oh, I don't know. Like Mecha Warriors. Like I said, I like the idea of them. I just suck at them. It's a bit like the Souls-likes as well. Love the idea. I'm just quite bad at them. Normally. What am I here for? Memories, plastic, and iron. Even my cable here is unplugged. What is going on? There's like something here that's just undoing my cables. Now I'm getting worried. Right, let's I shouldn't need more than 10. Take that there. And that. We got $92. Does it matter what color, Teddy? I'll take that teddy bear as well. Oh no. I'm worried about staying here now. It's starting to like freak me out how all the cables aren't, or some of the cables. It's like I've got a poltergeist. I've got a poltergeist coming on here and just like messing up with my stuff behind my back. I'm gonna go check out this bit round the corner just in case there's any dollars. We only need a few more dollars. I hope we don't have to leave here and come back. Hopefully we can find some. Did I not break these up? Interesting. Let's save just so that. Oh, it's actually got rid of our backup. Backup slot 1. There we go. Let me catch up. Saga Frontier, Streets of Rage, that was cool. Golden Axe, never played Golden Axe. Teddy, yeah, we got that. White is confirmed, but it should not matter. Okay. Well, I guess we've got second rocket to send up if there's any issues. No poltergeist, just the sentient cables. Remember getting a 64 back in the day? GoldenEye, Perfect Dark, Doom as well. So many great games and memories. Yeah, that was fucking cool. I love Banjo-Kazooie. That was good. That was really good. Never really played the Dreamcast. I had friends who had the Dreamcast, but I kind of went straight from the PS1 to the GameCube, Xbox, and PS2. I ended up accumulating all 3 of those consoles. I would basically not want anything else from my parents, and just every birthday, Christmas, and like I'd be like, I'm doing well in school and all that stuff, and I'd just be like, I want, like, can I get this? I mean, Xbox was good then. Knights of the Old Republic, Morrowind, Halo, Gears of War eventually. Oh no, Gears of War wasn't on the original Xbox, was it? Was Gears of War on the original Xbox? Or was it Xbox 360? Can't remember. Halo was definitely on the original Xbox. Morrowind, KOTOR. Yeah, that's some good ones. Never got anything past the Super NES by the time I'd graduated to PlayStation, then to computer games. Yeah, fair enough. Burn the Sacred Oils, perform the percussive maintenance ritual. Probably went down after the 360. Yeah. The Xbox One was a good console. They just didn't make the games for it. And they tried to push too much of the online only and the TV like multimedia system, which, if you think about it, they were kind of ahead of their time. Like, that ended up being what everyone ends up doing anyway now. But at the time, that's not what people who want to play games are buying a console for. They want an Xbox that's going to play games, and most importantly, they want a console that has games to play. And that's the biggest issue that Xbox has had. Like, poor leadership, bad decisions here, there, and everywhere. But ultimately, its issue is that... Oh, what's going on? Why am I floating again? What is this bug? And why am I getting this bug all of a sudden? What? What is going on? That's so bizarre. Never had this before. Can't even like aim down sight because it thinks I have to go back. I don't want it to autosave like that, do I? Let's continue. Load it back up. I don't know what's going on. This place has been very buggy coming back here. Very buggy indeed. Let's see. Do I still have... Yeah, I got the teddy and the dollars. That's fine. Bizarre. Is there any... Oh, there we go. Loads of dollars. They decided to sell you half the game as DLC and you was like, yeah. I think for me, even the current Xbox is a good console. I think it's technically more powerful than a PS5, isn't it? The problem, here we go. The problem is that it's they just kept canceling all the good games and not focusing on games that and the IP that they had already. And that's the downfall. And the problem is they did that at a time of Xbox One where people started building digital libraries. And now if you've bought loads of games on the PlayStation, you're gonna get a PS5 next, aren't you? You're not gonna get an Xbox. And Xbox people who were sick of games would then go and buy a PlayStation and then start building their libraries there instead. And that's what lost them the console wars. I'm kind of glad it's done. I think Xbox and PlayStation fanboys need to, like, I don't know, need to get a life. I've always been someone who's appreciated both, but for me, Xbox was my primary console, and I'd have a PlayStation for exclusives only because PlayStation had the games. Xbox was a better online system. Like Xbox Live shits all over PlayStation. Like Xbox is like online infrastructure and stuff, especially back then. I think it's better now probably, but Xbox Live and the friends, Xbox introduced achievements like with the 360, like, you know, cloud saves I think were Xbox as well. Like they've done a lot of stuff, but yeah, it's at the end of the day, you can't, it's all good having all this stuff if you've got no games to play. Like it doesn't matter, does it? So I mean, I'm gonna walk, like just run, and I'm not gonna jump anywhere. I'm just not gonna jump. Just gonna keep my thumb off the space bar. I don't know for how long, but yeah. Caretaker has a virus, apparently. I never switched to Xbox because I always had better tech specs on my computer. Yeah, for me, I just didn't have I just didn't have a decent computer, and it always seemed out of reach to build one until I actually built one. Then I was like, actually, this is just like Lego. This is Lego for adults. But originally, it's quite daunting. A lot of my friends ask me to like build them a PC or, you know, help them with it and stuff, because I think it is daunting. I think if you've never built a PC before and you want to build one, you don't want to just buy a pre-made one, it's quite a daunting task. Like, you've got to like look into it more, haven't you? So I think that's something that why you still get a lot of, there we go, why you still get a lot of console players as well. It's just ease, and it's cheaper. It is cheaper in the short term. I think long term you save more on the games and no memberships and stuff like that. But I thought there'd be loads of cash lying around. Still a few robots here. There's loads of tech scrap. This is like one of the few places where I just didn't clean it all out. Just haven't got around to it yet. Good assessment. Yeah, they could have cloud gaming too. You can essentially stream play. Yeah. You don't even have to download the game now. Exactly, yeah. I think as well, a lot of the time, you don't even, like, if you're buying the game as a physical media now, the game's not even on the disc. Like, you put it in the drive and you just download it. A little stutter / slowdown there. But no, I'm a massive nerd for the gaming and the business side of things as well. I run a business and it's not anywhere near the size of Xbox's division, but I genuinely think I could have done a better job, like running, like full on back myself to have been like, I could have ran Xbox better. Like, I don't think that's the flex. Like I think there's a lot of people who could. And it's not really a thing against Phil Spencer, because Phil Spencer like he's a really big gamer himself. It's the thing that's like bizarre about it is Phil Spencer, I think, is quite a likable, when he's not shutting down studios and laying people off, he's quite a likable guy as far as like tech CEOs go. So I don't know how it's messed up, you know. you know it's such like a weird one, because it seems like Xbox really fumbled it. So yeah, just my 2 cents there. We are about to launch the rocket. So I think we put our 3 little canisters in. Who we send in? We're sending lab technician. We're sending the kernel of humanity. Oh, yes. Yeah, the kernel of humanity. Get in there. And we'll send the nutrient handler. What a trio. And then I guess we drop a teddy. Someone say you can close this. Yeah, you can. Tip there. Someone said to close it first. And yeah, we'll give him keep the change, you filthy animal. Oh my god. Oh my, wait, the door opened? Someone to open the door. Oh, I don't know now. Kind of got to pick it all back up again, haven't I? Right. Got to check. Right. Okay, yeah, none of it went out the door. Let's split. 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 And $100. Okay, Teddy and $100 are in there. You move over there. You move over there. Oh, it's like Saturday night at a stripper's bar. Right, let's allegedly. Make sure we get that quantity. Yeah, it's 100. Dude, are we actually playing games live? We are, Mike. We are. Welcome in. The Colonel or a Colonel? Both the same. We say it both the same way, I think. We are watching him game live. Paulie, I have a theory about hoarding too much items in one place. It seems to tax the in-game memory too much. I've started depositing cash around the map. Seems to help. Yeah, I think so. I think so. Let's we have everything here, so now we need to close all hatches. So we need to go down. Down, down, down we go. I'm going to launch the rocket, and we'll probably end it there. For this one. A second rocket launch. Close. Nope. Close. There we go. And close. Okay. So we now Go back over and launch the rocket. We'll get a reward as well, won't we? We'll send another capsule down. We still got a capsule there. I did pick everything up, but I don't know if I missed something and so it's not sunk. Do the capsules just stay like forever? So no piling resources in one spot. I don't like the sound of that. Only number 2, sweet, some milestone. Exactly. Yes, we've done the first one, but this is going to be our second one. We have enough people to send off a third, but we're going to see. Trying to go for the Teddy achievement and the $100 achievement as well. You know, good in-game explanation for the POIs having so much stuff. Yeah. It didn't account for me coming along and squirrel ratting it all. There we go.
Tower cleared.
Would I have enough time? I don't think I'd have enough time to run all the way there and stand underneath it as it just goes off into the sky. Just self-cremation. Money under there as well. There's so much money. Hidden all over this place.
T-minus 15 seconds. Guidance is internal. 12, 11, 10, 9. Ignition sequence starts. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Blown away. Oh, we got both achievements. $100 and a Teddy to orbit. There we go. It's cool with the smoke though and the fire coming out. That's pretty cool. What bothers me about it is how quick it's like it comes back. Like it's like just round the corner. Hey, when you get the gyrocopter, yeah, that'd be cool. After the update, didn't your AI say that the central warehouse looked like a distribution storage place? Yes. Yes, it did. I think it's meant to be where you hoard stuff, but I don't know. It's the only place that really makes sense for the Is it just going to disappear? It's the only place that really makes sense for the forklift as well. I don't feel like this is it a failed launch? It doesn't actually leave. The binoculars are giving away the secret. That's why it comes back so quick. Technically doesn't go anywhere. Well, I guess it sends the pod up, doesn't it? It sends the little pod. Which we don't necessarily see that being sent or not. But I feel you should have to build the pod again. Like, that should be a craftable thing. But all that happens is that the pod just reappears magically. Like, the pod's not there, and then the pod's there, like, when you get close to it. So, unfortunate. That'd be cool. Ooh. Well, we got the 2 achievements for that, which is pretty cool. The $100 and the Teddy. That worked. What is that shark doing? He was just like rolling over like a good boy. The stutter is real. How are we getting these goodies under here? That's the question. That is... Okay. really have a jump height from here. Ooh, right. Doing it for the loot. Ooh. Almost fell off. Nothing over that way, is there? No. There we go. Quite dangerous, actually, because there's a shark right underneath us. So... Oh my god. As he says that. No, 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 no. The fuck's the shark? Oh my god. Oh my god. Did the thing where it bounced me off. Definitely not user error. 100% the game's fault. Where's my capsule? Where's my reward? I didn't see my reward land. Oh, I need to go over there. I don't want to swim all the way back. Hop down and give him some scratches. Music will never get old. I don't know. It's good. Do you think he sees me? I'm gonna do like a big Tarkov flank. I'm gonna go right round. I have... Oh, no. No, turn around. No, the other way. I don't have a lot of battery either. God damn it. There's a lot of things going wrong right now. Right. Now's the time. Now's the time. Go! Go! Get to the ladder! Note to self, kill the shark next time. Ugh. He was fine, wasn't he? He's respectable. Kept his distance. Sun was in his eyes and his shoelace was untied. Exactly. Take a shot for shits and kicks. Shark's like, I can smell you. Morgan Freeman voice. I can smell you. Right. That was close, but not close enough. Absolute failure. Jumped right past the goods. Can try that again. That's cool though. That's all been set off, and then I think as soon as we touch this, right, we confirm, and the top's back on again. There we go. So that's the same one. So do they just refill that, or do I get another? Oh no, we've got one there. We've got one right there. Well, let's do this parkour thing. So if at first you don't succeed, try again. I feel like I was lucky making this jump the first time. Oh my god. Okay. Somehow the stakes seem higher now. Oh, I'm like nervous now. Right. Maybe that was my mistake. Should have just cut the tube and jumped up nicely. There we go. Was it worth it? Absolutely not. But we got the loot. We got the loot. Is there somewhere I can come back from, or do I have to drop down? Oh. Oh no. Round 2, anyone? Oh, it's alright. He's just having the time of his life. He's just like having a little roll around and no. 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 I can smell you. Can he smell me? It's like he's looking at me. I think I'll just swim this way. No, I need to go to my pod. I'm gonna get my boat. I'm gonna get my boat and go there. We don't. Yeah, it's fine. Sniff, sniff. Need to play the Leviathan's Roar from Subnautica. That is true horror. The first time the Leviathan. Oh no, that's insane. Chills. I've wondered if there's stuff down here, but seems pretty normal. He wants to cuddle. Dun 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 dun. No! Why am I floating again? Underwater? While swimming? Oh, that's just cheating. What is it about this area? What's causing me to like... Such a weird thing. I don't want him to come eat me now. What is the... Okay. Not working. Do I have to do that jump again? This Exeter station's been a little bit buggy for us today. It's feeling peckish, yeah. Autosave will be right before you made it to the loot. It will be, won't it? What happens to the boats in that spot as well? Wait. Oh, it was right before. Okay, I've still got to gather it. Oh, I don't know if it's worth it. I really don't. Oh, God. Oh, I fucked that up, haven't I? Oh my God. What am I doing? Parkour. Wah. Riveting gameplay where you see me do the same thing 3 times in a row. You're welcome. Oh, it is. I'm just not holding the... What's going on there? Oh, there we go. It is there. Okay. Let's, Wait, where's my water thing? Let's get rid of you. He's, like, actually waiting for me now. You should be able to, like, ride on his back and, like, use him as a mount. I don't think he cared. If they nerfed the range on the rifle, like the shots just dissipate now. I don't know why I'm trying to go back, because I don't think you can go back. Like, I think it's a one-way trip, isn't it? Oh, wait. Is it a one-way trip? Yeah, I think it is a one-way trip. Oh my god. Yeah, I don't think you can like parkour. I don't think we'd grab it. I don't trust ourselves to grab ledges in this game. The game is beautiful. It is beautiful. Yeah, I don't trust myself to grab ledges. Where's he gone? Where's he gone? Can we not get up on this one? Oh my god. Jaws simulator again. Storm's coming. Oh god. Oh no. Oh, he actually is. Oh, he actually knows. He knows. He knows. He knows. I know he knows. Gotta throw him off my scent. Oh my god. Down, down. This is how I play Tarkov. Literally just hide in the bushes like a little rat. That's exactly what I'm doing, just the underwater version. That is a juicy loot, Chad. Full gear. Level 50. There's me, little Timmy. But I'm good at it. I'm good at it. I will avoid confrontation. Right, let's like try and like not float in the air. Let's just try and like not have a little bug. I mean, he's having his own little problems, isn't he? This is me extract camping now. Oh my god. I don't have it plugged into my backpack, so it's definitely weaker. Goblins do taste bad. Oh my god, I actually can't be bothered. Let's call it a draw. Call it a draw. Use the decoy robot scent like hydraulic fluid. Yep. Boop the snoot. Right. Oh, there we go. I think what we'll do is we'll leave it there for that one. I think next episode we'll check out some more POIs. I don't know if we've got more underwater caves to do. We might have one. I can't remember. We'll have to check the lore, but I think we've got one more cave to do. Is there lore for how the shark was able to survive? Yeah, so the shark is more machine than it is flesh. It is a mixture, but it basically can live off of the trash, and maybe it eats some of like the sea slugs and things like that maybe, but it's basically like something that charges up like we do. It's closer to us than it is a like a organic life. So they were basically patrols like for humans. Like, they were controlled by us. But I guess they've just been abandoned and left to do their own thing. Oh. But yeah. I think, like I said, we'll have some more we'll definitely be doing some more Star Rupture. We'll do some more Last Caretaker as well, and we'll keep going with that. But I think, like I said, we'll explore the POIs. We'll go check out the loot in the little capsule, but I think as far as I'm aware, the loot in the capsule's not like great. Doesn't really do much. We'll get some more coffee plants and a few more memories and some ultra tech scrap maybe. But that is where I'm going to leave it today. So thank you so much for being here. Thank you for watching. Thank you for hanging out. If you haven't followed on TikTok and Twitch, consider doing so. I'd much appreciate it. Really helps the channel out. If you haven't liked, comment, and subscribed on YouTube, appreciate it as well. That would be great. Thank you everyone for hanging out. Thank you for being here. And yeah, I'll catch you guys in the next video. Take care. Have a good evening.